Hello, it's Monique. I'm 11 days before my surgery, and I'm at 344 pounds. I had my last appointment today before my pre-admission, which is next Wednesday, so in about 5 days. So before my appointment, so I started the journey really kind of seriously this March 2012. I had an initial informative meeting with a lot of other people, and then I saw my surgeon. My insurance requires me to go for monthly weigh-ins, so I've had to go every month, sometimes a couple times a month, to my doctor's office at their scale and get weighed and check in. And my surgeon required me to lose, he told me 20 to 30 pounds, and within the last month I've seen a psychologist and got cleared by him, a cardiologist where I had an EKG and then a stress echo, and I've been cleared by him. By the way, about that appointment, I am extremely out of shape. The technician said the longer you stay on the treadmill, the better. And after 3 minutes, it increased speed and height, and I lasted about a minute at the faster speed. So I was only about 4.5 minutes, but when the cardiologist reviewed the EKG, he said it was normal. He wished I could have gone longer. But I'm like, come on, I'm like extremely out of weight, out of shape. What the heck? Why do you think the hell I'm doing this? But my heart was normal, so he cleared me. I've seen a nutritionist and have a nice little chart about outlining my different, week by week, what I can eat, so that's nice. I got my list of vitamins I need, which is just multivitamins, B12, and calcium citrate with vitamin D. And that's what I start on until I have my first blood draw after surgery. So I fought all those battles, I had all those appointments, and today was my final surgery consult, and it did not go well. He had said I need to lose 20 to 30 pounds, and I had that my highest weight was 367, I'm 344 now. By my measures, it's 23 pounds. But apparently it's not as good as he wanted. He, at this point, has said I need to put the pedal to the metal and drop more weight in the next 8 days. I say 8. It's 11 days for my surgery, but I've been saying 8 days because day 9 I start my clear liquid diet. So for the 3 days pre-op, so obviously I'm going to drop some extra weight then. So I guess in 8 days I'll go in for a weigh-in and make sure I'm still cleared for surgery. I don't know. So, as I said, I dropped 23 pounds, but he had me lay down and he put his hands on my ginormous belly and said, at my current, he said I'm pear-shaped, which is favorable. And then he said that there was still too much fat on my ginormous belly, and that my surgery was going to be very hard. He didn't have very much room to work with in there, and basically that every pound between now and then counts. At this point, he hasn't said that it's too risky to not do it, but when you're undergoing something, I don't know, this is one of the safer surgeries. But when you're undergoing something like this, you really don't want to hear from your surgeon that it's going to be hard and difficult. He said inside there I'm extremely small, something about my rib cage, and basically every pound counts. So I don't know, I need some fad diet or something. I was experiencing some cases of last time-itis, where I was like, oh, I want cheese wontons from Chinese food before my surgery, or that was actually my biggest one. That was the only one I was probably going to succumb to. But now, I don't know, I think I should just eat broccoli for the next 8 days or something. I don't know. I'm going to eat my lunch that I have planned today, which is whole wheat tortellini. I measured it out. It's 3/4 of a cup and a 1/4 cup of Alfredo, light Alfredo, and vegetables, a cup of vegetables. So this was my lunch, and at this point, I'm going to eat it because I already have it, but I don't know. I know I'm going to need to eat something for dinner when I get home, but I have a salad that I'll just have to do. I will try to make my dinner under 100 calories or something. I don't know. I currently like to lose the 20 pounds. I have been walking, and today in my appointment he told me it was useless. I told him I was walking to 20 to 30 minutes a day, and he said, I didn't ask you to do that. And I don't know. He's like, I didn't ask you to do that. You know, it doesn't help. I'm like, so everything I know is wrong. Walking is bad. Apparently it doesn't get your heart rate up enough, and I'm lame for even attempting. I don't know. I'm feeling really discouraged and frankly pissed off at this point that my surgery, which today's appointment was supposed to be like, yeah, pre-admission, and I'm there, and now it's like seems so far away again. But if I don't do what I'm supposed to between now and then, it's going to get pushed back. So I'm going to need some support he didn't give me a number. He just, at this point, we're still doing my surgery, but I should try to have I should get my belly as small as I can between now and then, like on the outside, to match my inside small belly. What does that mean? Is this truly like my surgeon telling me that there's a skinny person on the inside that needs to get out? I don't know. Really, no one that I've watched on YouTube, their videos at this point seems to have been in this same situation where it's so close to their surgery and they're talking about losing more weight. So if any of you have had this and had to do something, if any of you have had this situation, let me know how you dropped those last minute pounds, because, you know, walking is useless. Alright, I'll try to post another video in a couple more days, let you know how I'm doing. Alright, take care.